Guys, we are back on another video here, and this video is going to be going over the 2 new events in NHL 25 and telling you that you should not buy packs with money or in general. Guys, leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and let's hop into the video right now. Essentially, this is the new content, all right? So here we go. You got the Supernatural event. You got Nathan MacKinnon, Jaromir Jagr, Roman Josi, Al McInnes, and Andrei Vasilevskiy. So these cards are 85 overall, and they do not upgrade like the fantasy ones either, so keep that in mind. We also have the event cards from them: Braden Point, Rasmus Dahlin, Jacob Trouba, Tim Stützle, Juraj Slafkovsky, Jacob Markstrom, Gardner, Hollander, Carbonneau, and Giles Sen, former Devil, I believe. And then we also got the fantasy event. There it is. There it is. 76 overall, Ryan O'Reilly. 75 overall, Michael Matheson. Claude Giroux, 74. Malkin, 72. And John Carlson, 72 overall. So, I mean, some cool cards there. Kokoniemi, Garland, Sanheim, Middlestat, Coyle, Ekman Larson, Marchment, Pietrangelo, Forsling, and Sebastian Repo. So those are all the new cards that have come out today. There is this milestone card as well here. John Hughes, not really too sure, who that is, but, welcome. Let's move on to the objectives now. Supernatural objectives. All right, so basically from this, you actually get this 80 overall free Anthony Mantha card. This card is fire, guys. Actually a really good card. I'll probably show it to you here in this video, but 80 Mantha, a 75, a 76, a 77, a 78, a Supernatural collectible, a Supernatural collectible, Supernatural token, and a Supernatural token. All right, and then finally your fantasy objectives. You get I think you get a total of 11 collectibles total. You get to just do a bunch of different things like opening dailies, shot blocks, body checks, assists, shots, perfect one-timers, goals, and completing 30 games. So those are all the new objectives for the first week. McKinnon just dropped, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. So we also have Wildcard. Look at that new background, too. It looks pretty sick. We have Wildcard here, guys, and the rewards for Wildcard are looking like this. So you got 1,000 coins, you got a 70-plus player pack, 1,000 coins, another 70-plus, 2,000 coins. You also got 76, a 3K, a fancy collectible. You have 4K, a Supernatural token, a fancy collectible, 5K, Supernatural token, another fancy collectible, and finally, we actually get another X Factor card. So that's pretty nice, I will say. I do appreciate that. And that's all a wild card for this week. Essentially, McKinnon has his own, McInnes has his own, and a Supernatural week 1 at the end. So you get 2K, a random 75, a 77, a Supernatural token. The tokens are essentially power collectibles for the MSPs for the Supernatural event. And then you have 2K, a random 75, a random 77, a Supernatural token, and finally a Supernatural token. And then for the fantasy moments here, there are 7 of them, and you get 2K, a random 76, a 76, a 78, a 78, and finally 2 fantasy hockey collectibles at the very end. Apply. So here we go. For the sets, guys, you have the Supernatural sets, and the cost of these here is 4 collectibles to get their power-up card. All right, and then I'll show you guys how much it actually costs to power them up. But you trade in 7 collectibles, you get an 80-plus Supernatural base player, so not the MSPs, just the event card, essentially. You have the token set, so these are the tokens you need to power up those players. So trading in 3 of those is, trading in 3 80s gives you 3. I think it's 5 78s. Yeah, 5 78s gives you 2, and then I think it's 7 76s, yep. 7 76s will give you 1, all right? And then the other sets here for the Supernatural one, the collectible sets here, you basically can also get Supernatural collectibles this way, trading in 379s, and then for this one, I'm assuming it's 577s. I could be wrong, though, but I'm correct. And then this is probably 75. 6 75s gives you 1 collectible. And now for the fantasy sets. That's the big one for a lot of people I know. The fantasy sets here, guys, and they do look quite similar to last year. So it is 40 collectibles to make one of the MSP fantasy cards here. I'll show you guys how to get those collectibles in a second. If you actually want to trade in 16 collectibles, you can only do this set once, by the way. 16 fantasy collectibles, and you get a random fantasy hockey card, not the MSPs included. Keep that in mind, guys. But it is bound to your account, so you cannot ever put in a set. You can never obviously sell it. So yeah, I mean it's pretty decent, I guess, for people that are just doing the objectives and the moments. And then for the base players, you can actually make any of the cards that you'd like, which is really nice. So it costs 40 collectibles for any of these cards, which is really good. I'm glad that they actually give you the opportunity to make the cards that you like. That's the way it should be. That's the way it's always should have been. So that's one of the mini W's I'd say that EA's done this year. And then you have the fantasy collectibles here, which basically is very similar. So you basically have to trade in 3 80 pluses to get 3 fantasy collectibles, and then 78 pluses, you got to trade in 5 of them, all right? And then you need to trade in 76s, 7 of them, all right? So those are how the sets work for the fantasy event. If you have any questions, comment down below. The supernatural MSPs here, guys. You got Nathan McKinnon, 85 overall. Thanks for the follow, JD, sorry, but playmaking forward, gold, make it snappy. The thing about his McKinnon card, guys, he's not much better than his base card. I'd low-key say that, honestly, I'd rather just keep the base McKinnon. I wouldn't even think it's really worth making his McKinnon card. I really don't. I would just say it's a good card if you don't have his base, but I guess you could sell his card and then make this card if you want, but I don't know. I'd probably avoid doing that completely. Roman Yossi, 6'1", 201, two-way defenseman, gold heat seeker, 86 speed, 85 acceleration on his card here as well. They got Al McInnes. I like Al McInnes a lot because he's got gold thunderclap, 95 slap shot power is pretty sick as well, 86 speed, 84 excel. McInnes is definitely a solid card here, no doubt about it. And then we also have Andrei Vasilevsky, 6'4", 220. He's got gold, no timer. I'll do a full ranking video on these cards tomorrow. Don't worry, the best ones to make and what order as well. But Vasilevsky definitely looks solid too, 6'4", 220. Yager looks nuts, 6'3", 254. Sniper forward, shot in the 90s. Gold unstoppable force, 86 speed, 86 excel, which is not bad for someone that's that tall, 6'3", and that big. 6'3", 254 is crazy. So definitely recommend Yager to you guys potentially. Then we got Dunleavy's, like some of the event cards here. I'll kind of quickly go through these here and just kind of flash them for you. But yeah, definitely good cards. And they're probably going to be really expensive, these cards, I'm sure, like the event cards especially. I guess you can make them in sets, though, and get lucky, but that's the only thing I can really think of. Hold on, let me just double... Oh, yeah, no, okay. So 84 only and above. They're giving X factors, which is interesting. And then you got Slavkovsky, 82 overall, Hollander, 81, Gardner, 81, Mantha, 80. This is a free card I was talking about, guys. This card looks awesome. 88 speed, 87 excel. And then we got Giles, 7, 80 overall to round out the Halloween card. Fantasy cards, guys. So looking at fantasy cards, the highest rated cards are 82 overalls. You got Garland, 5'10", 165 with gold, make it snappy. Sniper forward here as well. 88 speed, 88 acceleration. And then you got middle stat, playmaking forward, gold, make it snappy, 86 speed, 85 acceleration here as well. And then we got Sanheim, 6'4", 222, left-handed D-man, gold heat seeker here, 85 speed. I mean, not terrible. Sanheim could be a pretty nice one here, I think, if he gets going. Kokaniemi, 82 as well with playmaking forward. Beauty backhand, gold edition, 84 speed, 85 acceleration. Then you got Charlie Coyle, 81 overall, 6'3", 218, right-handed centerman with power forward and gold close quarters. Then we got Ekman Larson, 81 overall, 6'2", 191, two-way forward and gold seeing eye. And then we got Mason Marchment, 6'5", 216. He could be a sick card. Gold crease crasher, power forward as well. Petrangelo, 6'3", 215, two-way forward, gold heat seeker. Could be an interesting card here as well if he, produces a lot. Forsling, we all know how good he is. 6 foot, 195, two-way defenseman, gold seeing eye. We got Repo, 77, 6'3", 212, two-way forward, gold snipe. And we got Ryan O'Reilly, MSP, two-way forward, gold close quarters. O'Reilly could be a pretty cool card. I mean, if he obviously does score a good amount. Niederreiter, 6'2", 218, two-way forward, gold close quarters, 82 speed, 81 acceleration. Kyle Palmieri, 76, 5'11", 196, two-way forward, gold snipe. We got Michael Matheson, MSP, 6'2", 196, two-way defenseman, gold heat seeker, 81 speed, 79 acceleration. Claude Giroux, MSP, 5'11", 188, right-handed centerman, playmaking forward, gold beauty backhand. And then we got John Carlson, 6'3", 215, two-way forward, gold thunderclap. And then last but not least, it is Evgeny Malkin, guys, at 6'3", 195. Gold 1T would be sick. Hopefully Malkin does produce a lot and go up quickly because this card could be absolutely phenomenal. But all right, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.